Hey guys! Hi Sun, hi Mustafa. Hi Denise. Hi Pinky, hi Reed. Oh yeah, hi Sati. I got your donation. Give me a while, Donation. Okay, I think Peach and Coco are not here yet. Sati, we can proceed with your donation first. Thank you for your donation. How have you been? I haven't been seeing you. Yeah, because Peach and Coco donated 1 day and 2 days back. So I'm just keeping their donations first until they come back. I've been good. I took up 3 jobs, so like I'm working 3 jobs. Okay, let's see. What's coming for time or for the rest of the month that is important? Okay. So okay, you know why? It's because I get bored very easily. So if I stick to one job, right, I will get bored. Hey Mustafa, hey Spiritually. Hi Tristy. Okay, so Saturday on the bottom of the deck you have the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like right until now till the end of April, you will be balancing a lot of responsibilities and a lot of duties. Maybe there are things you are doing, maybe you're coping with like your career and your family life, etc. Like basically it's the energy of trying to balance your responsibilities and having a lot on your plate. So seems like the next 2 weeks will be quite busy for you, or if you have been busy, it will continue being busy. And then you have the Emperor clarified by the World. So the Emperor shows that this is a period where you will start to take control. Maybe there were things that you were just like listening to others about, or you were just like following what other people are saying. Right now, you will start to take control. You will start to decide which path you want to take, how you want things to go. And maybe with your connections with the people around you, right, you will also start to take charge and make decisions with how the connections will go. And with the World over here, the World is talking about you like maybe previously you have really put in your effort to a certain project or a certain connection, and right now you will start to see the results. You can put an end to it, and you will feel very fulfilled and grateful. Yeah, so maybe you have been working on something, or like basically your connections with your friends and family. Maybe you have been putting a lot of effort, and then now you will start to see the result. You will feel very fulfilled. And then you have the Five of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords over here, I feel like maybe the past few weeks you have been going through a period of rest where you're not really worrying too much about what's going on. And like even if you are working on something, it wasn't really like very hectic. It was just peaceful. Like once you work on it, then you head home and then you can just rest. You don't really overthink the situation, and it was just like a break for you, even though you were still like working on it. But I see that until the end of the month, right, you will start to find the passion and determination again. After this period of rest, right, you will gather your energy and move towards the goal that you have. So like you'll be more driven towards achieving something. So I'm not sure if this is a career thing or like just something that has been ongoing and you want to get it to the next level. You will have a lot of determination to fight through, even if there's competition, even if there are like people like around you like making it hard, you will still find a way through. And then you have the Tree of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. So once again, the Tree of Pentacles is talking about teamwork, is talking about communication, is talking about working with others. So like until the end of the month, I'm not sure if like you're working now or like you're schooling, but basically you will start to use more of your connections. Like maybe you'll work more with your friends or like tell them your ideas and work around your ideas. Because with the Page of Cups here, the Page of Cups usually talks about creativity, talks about inspiration, and like basically persisting to make your dreams come true. So maybe like you have closed, because just now we had the war, right? So you have already put in the effort, you have closed that chapter, then maybe you are starting something new or something that you have been thinking about, but you didn't really know whether you should work on it. Oh, that's great. I remember you were asking me about the starting the tarot channel, right? Are you planning it? Yeah, so like I think the next 2 weeks you will start to share your ideas with your friends, you will start to work with them or the people around you. And whatever creativity or whatever ideas and inspiration that you have, you will start to work to make it happen. I don't think it will happen that quickly, like by the end of the month, but you will start to see progress, you will start to see changes. Okay, let's see what spirit animals you feel during this period. Don't be lazy. Is it this account or do you have another account? Oh, let me know. Then I can check you out someday when you're not lazy. Okay. If you feel like you are ready, you can email me. Yeah, I'll go check you out. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have Wolf, which represents heart medicine. So let go of that which does not serve your highest good. So I feel like this is a period where you are starting to realize like who are meant to be in your life and what you are meant to do. And those things that you are not meant to do, you will start to not do them anymore. And then like those people who are a negative influence on your life, you are starting to cut cords with them. You are starting to align with the path that you are meant to be on. So now I feel like you are focusing more on yourself. You are focusing on things that you deserve. You are focusing on things that makes you happy. And then, oh my god, this is damn cool. And then you have the golden unicorn, which represents ascension, awaken to your soul's potential. So you are starting to realize like what you can do and what you want to do. Maybe like in the past you have been working on something, but that's not really what you truly want to do and what you want to work towards for the future. So now you're starting to see your potential, you're starting to see what you're really interested in, what you're really keen in, and you are moving towards that path. Yeah, so oh, I love these cards. As in, I love these animals. Yeah, so I feel like this period you are learning a lot, you're growing, and then like just make use of it, start to see what you really want to do, start to see who really helps push you up and push you towards your goals, and like, yeah, work with them. Oh, it's the spirit animal, spirit, wait, where is it? Spirit animal wisdom. Okay, Sete, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, so just keep working, and then whatever you're working on, you will see the result. No problem. You too. Thank you. Okay, guys. So I think notifications didn't go out today, but never mind. Okay, then I will just do the random picking first. It's the Shristi. That's why I stopped my Instagram account. Hey guys, you all can post your question, but post it once only. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Does why stalk Shristi's Instagram account? Okay, Shristi, we're getting a yes, but it's a very small yes. I feel like maybe once in a while he'll just like check on you, he'll just see what's going on. But it's not like he really stalks like every hour, you know, that kind of thing. Or like every day. Maybe like sometimes when he's busy, he will not make the effort to go and stalk also. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you should know about him. Okay, so Srishti, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Tree of Swords. So I'm not sure if this is a past person or like both of you have cut contact already. But currently, what you should know is that he's still quite upset about what happened, and he's still grieving about it. Because the Tree of Swords is always talking about like heartbreak, sadness, and like disappointments. So right now, he's still quite sad about what is ongoing. So maybe he stalks you when he misses you, but when it gets too overwhelming for him, he will try to refrain from thinking about you. And then you have the moon and the two of cups. So with the moon over here, it's talking about uncertainty, it's talking about feeling very overwhelmed by your emotions. So with regards to what happened, right? He may still not be able to comprehend what was going on. He still doesn't know how he truly feels about the situation. And when the thought comes, right, he feels very overwhelmed by it. And then with the two of cups over here, there's still the attraction towards you. There's still the connection that he feels with you. But maybe right now, because of what has happened, right, he's still keeping to himself. He's still thinking about what he feels about the situation and how he feels about you. So he's not really like expressing the love for you. Okay, Srishti, I hope that helps. Okay, Miho, thank you. Let me know what's your question. Okay, so you want to know whether R is stalking you online. Okay, let's see. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is R stalking Miho online? Yeah, Miho, we are getting a very big yes. So yep, he's stalking you. I feel like he stalks a lot. Okay, so you want to ask if R will confess to you soon that he likes you. Okay, let's see his actions towards you. Then we will be able to tell. Hi, Ajinkya. Ajinkya? Ajinkya, I'm doing the donations first. Your question is above. I have it already, so don't need to keep posting. Thank you. Yeah, can, no problem. Give me a moment. Once I lay out all the cards, then I'll do the pendulum. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is R going to confess to Miho soon that he likes her? Okay, Miho, we are getting a yes, but you can see like the yes is very small. So I feel like he will confess to you. It's just that maybe not as soon as you expected, or like maybe right now he's still undecided about pushing forward towards it. So he still has things that he's thinking about how to come forward towards you. So yeah, he's going to confess to you, but I don't think it will be that soon. No problem. Okay, then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Tree of Pentacles. So the Tree of Pentacles is usually talking about teamwork, it's talking about good communication. So I feel like that maybe the two of you like get along well, both of you are on the same page. You all have the same ideas, the same things you all want to achieve. Basically, you don't have to explain much and both of you understand each other. And then because I was asking about his upcoming actions towards you, right? We have the Tree of Wands clarified by the Tower. So with the Tree of Wands, right, it's talking about just waiting for your ships to come in, planning for the future, but not really taking any active action yet. So yeah, I feel like that's why just now we got that he's going to confess to you, but maybe right now he's still at the waiting stage, seeing what's going to unfold, seeing when's the right time, and not making any impulsive move. And then with the Tower over here, he's desiring like big changes. Maybe he really wants to like get into a connection with you. He wants some changes in the relationship. And usually the Tower talks about unexpected changes. So he knows that maybe these changes are coming. He knows that there's something coming up for the two of you. But right now he's just waiting to see what is gonna unfold and seeing when's the right time. Okay, thank you, Zanet. I'll get you after Miho. And then you have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups. So the Knight of Wands usually talks about like impulses because of your passion, like suddenly wanting to do something and just like moving forward, not fearing rejection. So I feel like there's a chance, right? He may like let you know a little, but will not be like a full on confession. Maybe he'll like reveal a little or like flirt and just like hint a bit. And then with the Three of Cups over here, it's talking about celebration, it's talking about success, it's talking about spending time together. So I feel like if let's say both of you go out, you all have a good time together, he will try to hint to you a little, but it wouldn't be a big expression of his love. Maybe he'll just like say like he's kind of interested or try to have some gestures that show that he's into you, but it will not be a full on like confession. Because we have the strength clarified by the Ten of Cups. So with the Ten of Cups over here, right, he knows that he can have a happy future with you because the Ten of Cups is always talking about putting an end to the emotional suffering or like emotional hardships and just feeling very comforted, stable, and happy with the other person. So maybe right now, because your connection is very light-hearted, there's the potential to grow towards long term. He envisions this happy family future with you. But with the strength over here, he's still holding back a little, maybe because of some fears and insecurities that he has, or maybe he feel like this is not the right time, and he wants to make sure that your feelings towards him are equally strong before he makes his move. Yeah, so I feel like there will be instances where he'll try to reveal to you, but I don't think it will be that obvious, like letting you know that he's really into you. It'll just be like hints, like gestures and stuff like that, because he's still holding back and waiting to see whether it's the right time. But overall, his feelings towards you are very positive. I think you are kind of on the right track. Okay, let's see what he wants to say about his intentions. Okay, so Miho, on the bottom of the deck, you have let's go out for a drink, careful not to have regrets the next morning. So this is talking about him like trying to keep things a little light-hearted, not going too seriously into a commitment yet. Not because he doesn't want to be serious, it's because maybe right now he doesn't know whether you're on the same page as him, or he doesn't know if it's the right choice to make to like express his full intentions with you. Then I'm behaving strangely because I'm hiding something from you. I don't want you to find out. So I feel like this is with regards to his feelings towards you. Maybe because both of you didn't really express, or even if it's expressed already, right? It's not really like that clear whether you all want to push forward to a relationship or things like he's unsure about and he's having insecurities about. And I'm putting on an act to get what I want. You're very mysterious. It's been hard to read you, but it's keeping me intrigued. I want to continue to learn more about you. So I feel like he he wants to find out more about you first before he decides what he wants to do and how to approach you. And I've been keeping a secret from you and I'm ready to reveal it to you. So like this one is just like what you just asked, like whether he's going to confess to you soon. I feel like yeah, it's coming, but maybe not as soon as you wanted. He's still trying to get more information and trying to make sure that nothing goes wrong when he confesses. And I don't care what people say anymore. I'm ready to fight for our relationship. Okay, let's see what you should know about the connection. Okay, so Miho, on the bottom of the deck, you have create, nurture your creative energy. So I feel like if you're envisioning that you want to have a relationship with him, you want the connection to move forward, right? You can actually create your reality through your thoughts manifesting. So yeah, try to manifest positive thoughts. Don't think about whether things won't happen or like negative thoughts. Just keep thinking positive, keep envisioning, and you'll start to create this reality. Then you also have lesson wisdom through mistakes. So this can be like your past relationships. Maybe you have already learned about how you should deal with your new relationships. And if it's not with regards to your past relationship, right? It can be you like kind of being fearful about making a mistake in this connection and like maybe things won't go the way you're hoping for. But just know that through all these lessons and mistakes, no, through all these mistakes, right, you will start to learn about how you should deal with a relationship, what you should do the next time you meet someone, and things like that. So don't be afraid about making a mistake and holding yourself back from taking a step forward. If you want to push things forward, just like be bold and see where things go because you're creating your own reality. Yeah, so maybe you can try to like hint to him also. Maybe he didn't get the hint if you have been hinting. Okay, Miho, I hope that helped. Thank you for your donation. Okay, then next we have Janet. Okay, give me a moment. Let me update the list. Okay, so is Asman waiting for you to get into law school to reconcile with you? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is Asman waiting for Zanet to get into law school to reconcile with Zanet? Zanet, we're getting a maybe. I feel like it isn't really his main concern. Maybe it's something that he's thinking about. It's something on the on his thoughts, but it's not really the main reason about whether the main thing affecting whether he wants to reconcile with you or not. Let's see what we get from the card. No problem, Miho. Hi, as there's no list today, I will do the random picking after donations. Okay, thank you, As. I'll get you after the next second question. Okay, so Zenet, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands talks about both of you, like maybe in the relationship, you all went through a lot already. And right now, he's still a little hesitant to give it one more shot. He has put up certain boundaries. He's thinking about it. He wants to gather the determination. But right now, he's still a little hesitant. He's still like looking around, thinking about what's going to happen before he decides to fully invest into to reconnect with you. And then you have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups over here, right, he has a lot of love to give to you. He wants to show you affection. He wants to come in and like get things going again. But with the Queen of Swords, maybe because you have already voiced out to him that like you didn't want certain things, and like maybe like if there was an argument, right, you were a little harsh with your words. Because right now he's seeing you as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who has very strict boundaries. Even though she has a lot of love for the other person, right? She will not be that emotionally open until she knows that it is safe. So maybe right now he knows that if he comes forward, he's not sincere enough. You will be able to see through him and you will cut him off before he makes a move. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Five of Wands. So you were asking if he was waiting for you to get into law school before he reconcile, right? I feel like yes, partially, because the Eight of Cups over here shows you walking away to see what you deserve, to focus on something else in your life. So I feel like right now maybe he feels like you are distancing yourself from him, or like even if you're not, right, he feels that way because you are focusing on things that you are passionate about. Because with the Five of Wands over here, it's talking about passion, it's talking about determination. So it shows you like fighting for your goals, not caring about the challenges and just pushing forward. So right now, the reason why he's not reconciling yet, right, is because he thinks that this is the right time for both of you to walk away from the connection first. Focus on yourself, focus on your goals before seeing where two of you can align again. Then you have the Tree of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So with the Tree of Pentacles here, right, he sees the potential to work on the connection with you. Maybe like the two of you can actually communicate if there are differences in opinions. You all can get on the same page and like just work together. But maybe right now it's not really the right time yet because you have the Page of Pentacles over here. Page of Pentacles is always talking about patience, talking about figuring out the right steps before moving forward. So right now he's still thinking about how to come forward. He's seeing if it's the right time, he's seeing if it's the right step to take. And even though he has thoughts about working on the connection, he's still like having patience to see how things unfold. Yeah, so I feel like partially yes, it's because he wants you to focus on your law school first or things that you are doing in your life and passionate about. But he also feel like you have set up some strict boundaries already. He can't come forward towards you if he's not serious enough. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Hi, Sambla. Sambla, I'm doing the donations first. Random picking will be after donations. Yeah, as I got it. I will get you after the next second question. Thank you. Nope, I'm not. I'm from Singapore. Okay, so Zanet on the bottom of the deck, I can't get the words out right. So right now, maybe there are still things that are weighing in his mind, things he's worried about with regards to the connection, but he's not sure how to voice it out to you. Yeah, I feel a past life connection. So the pull towards you is still there, the connection to you is still there despite not being in contact or not being in connection, depending on your situation. And then I'm so attracted to you. So he still feels very attracted towards you and he still feels the draw to you. I dream about you. I haven't forgotten you. So he's still thinking a lot about you. And could this be forever? Okay, let's see. Let's see what you should know about the connection. Yeah, as I'm from Singapore. Oh, you're from Malaysia. I have very few Asia viewers. Okay, so the map on the bottom of the deck. You are safe. The universe has your back. So I feel like, right, whatever is going on in this connection, right, you are being divinely protected. Maybe right now it isn't really the right time to be in connection yet. So like that's why the separation is divinely protected. So don't worry too much about it. If he's meant to be the one that you spend your life with, your path will align again. Don't need to worry too much about making the reconciliation happen again, or like when he will contact you, because you are being protected. And then you have joy. Your inner child is here to play, and hard work, commitment, and perseverance. So I feel like, right, with regards to the connection, right, try not to be too serious. Not saying that you just treat the relationship as a joke, but it's like keep the connection lighthearted. Don't talk too much about like serious stuff. Don't talk about like things that makes the connection heavy. If let's say he contacts you, right, try to talk about happier things, talk about like going out and having fun together. And then with hard work over here, I feel like a lot of commitment is required to get this relationship going. Maybe it's because both of you have other commitments in other aspects of your life, making it hard to focus on focus on love life, like focus on your love life only. So just make sure that if you want to reconnect with him, if you want to get things going again, it requires a lot of commitment, it requires a lot of hard work. So like once you are determined to put in this work, right, then things will work out for you. But maybe right now it isn't the right time yet because you have the you are safe, right? So actually everything that is unfolding for you is divinely guided. So you don't have to worry too much about it. Here's a nap. I hope that helps. Then I'll get to your second question. Okay, wait, let me update the list first. Okay, why does Asman use Yase to spy on me? Okay. Hello! I missed you. Why are you awake? I was like wondering why the list just repeated, and then I thought I was seeing things. Oh my god, I have to tell you something, but I think I'll email you after the live. How have you been? Oh, yay, that's good to hear. Happy cloud. I'm doing okay. Trying to cope with work. Okay, so Zanep, on the bottom of the deck, you have the devil. So the devil usually talks about like toxic attachments, talks about fears, talks about insecurities. So I feel like right now, right, maybe because of what happened in the connection, he still has some fears with regards to what is gonna happen and how you will respond to him. So like instead of, I'm not sure if you're talking about social media spying or really just like talking to you in real life to get information. But right now he has fears about directly contacting you or like seeing how things go. So he's relying on this other person to spy on you. Yeah, I feel like actually the whole spread is kind of talking about fears and grief. Yeah. Because you have the Fool reverse clarified by the Tower. So with the Fool reverse over here, right? Usually the Fool is talking about taking a leap of faith, trusting the unknown. Even if there are things that you are uncertain about, there are challenges, you will just trust that things will work out in your favor. But right now, if he's in the reverse, right? He's not willing to take that leap of faith. He doesn't really know what will happen. He doesn't know where things will go. So he has a lot of fears with regards to just like approaching you or just like asking about you directly, so he's relying on this other person. And with the tower over here, the tower usually talks about big unexpected changes. So he expect that like if let's say he directly contacts you or you find out that he's trying to get information about you, there will be big changes in the connection and something that he is unprepared for. So he's just like keeping to himself first. As much as he wishes to come forward, he's holding back due to fear. And then you have the Three of Swords clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So with the Three of Swords over here, it's talking about heartbreak, it's talking about grief and sadness. So with regards to what happened in your connection, right? Maybe there was something that he's still harping over. Like maybe because of the disconnect, he's still feeling quite sad about it, or because of something that happened. Even if it's on his end, right? He's still feeling quite sad that there is a separation. And then with the Six of Pentacles over here, maybe in a connection there wasn't equal give and take. That's why there is regret and sadness. I'm not sure if this is like on your end, maybe you have been giving a lot, or on his end he feels like he has been giving but you weren't really accepting what he's giving, or you were just taking a little more than giving into the connection. So it wasn't really that equal and balanced and resulted to a lot of sadness. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the World. So the World usually talks about a closing of a cycle, just feeling grateful for the experience and just like leaving the chapter closed. So maybe right now, right, he feels like things are kind of at things have kind of ended. You don't want to start things again and like you're just leaving it as it is. So with the Knight of Pentacles over here, he's thinking of how to make his way towards you with a loyal committed offer, but he's still taking some time, he's still figuring out what to do, he's still focusing more on his finances and stability before he can come up with a solid offer for you. Yeah, so basically the reason why is because he still has fears with regards to what's gonna happen and how you will react. He's still quite sad about what happened in the connection or what just happened. And even if he's trying to start things up again, he feels like maybe you have already closed the chapter and he's still taking a lot of time to figure things out before he comes forward towards you. Okay, let's see. Let's see what are his intentions towards you. Okay, so Zanet, on the bottom of the deck, I'm going to be that total package for you. You will have it all with me. So I feel like he still wants to show you that he can provide for you, he's the one for you, and he's thinking about what's the best approach to let you know that. Accept my romantic gesture. I want to experience something meaningful with you. Yeah, but I'm going to continue to play mind games. I can't make you think you have me completely. So I feel like this is because of the fears he has. Maybe he's scared like he's giving in too much into the connection and he wouldn't be getting the same um reciprocity um in the connection. It's in your hands if you want to see us move forward, but I've done my part, now it's your turn. So I feel like he thinks that the decision is mainly up to you, like whether you still want this connection or whether you want things to start going. That's why he's holding back. He's holding back taking full control of the situation. And you have to make a choice, choose who you want to make you happy. I need an answer from you. So yeah, I feel like he's not really forcing how things go. He's just like letting you see who you want, whether you want to be with him or what you want to focus on in life before you decide. Okay, let's pull another oracle for you. Okay, so Zanet, on the bottom of the deck, you have get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. So I think like even though both of you were in connection, both of you know each other already, maybe there were things left unsaid in the connection, what you all wanted with each other, what you all desired in the other person, you all didn't really voice it out. There was sort of a misalignment of needs and wants. So I think right now, like if you all get the chance or if you want to initiate contact, right, try to let him open up, tell him what you want in the relationship and let him say what he wants also. Try to find a middle ground if you want to work things out with him. And then you also have back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. So start to think if he's the one who can really provide for you and give you what you desire in love. Just because you have love for him, right, doesn't mean that you have to settle down with him and he's the one for the long term. If he's not able to give you what you want, if he's not able to like last through all the arguments or the conflict, then maybe he's not the one for you. But I feel like that one is really, you have to really start to think about the situation, start to see where things are going, start to see if you can work things out with him, and then think about whether there's a chance before you make a decision. Okay, Zanab, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donations. And then now we have us. Ashburn. Ashburn, I mean. I was like Ashburn. Oh, hello, I'm Superwoman. Us. Us. Is her name Us? Us, are you here? Hello, you repeated her twice. She's at the front and the back of the list. Okay, let's see. Is the connection between D and us over forever? Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is the connection between D and us over forever? As we're getting a big no, so I feel like there's still a chance to work things out. I'm not sure where you all are at right now. Maybe like there has been separation, maybe there has been arguments, but maybe it's not really like maybe there are external factors that are affecting the connection. If you all want to work things out, there's still a chance. Because the no was a big no, so I don't think things are completely over. You can still try to work things out with him. As I'll help you pull 2 cards. Pendulum questions always leave me like wanting to know more. No worries, As. And it's okay, Elo. Okay, so as on the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman. So the Hangman usually talks about a period of stagnation. Maybe like now both of you don't really want to push forward into the connection or talk about the connection. So like it's not really an end, it's just a pause. So don't get too affected by what's going on right now. Then you have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So with the Eight of Swords, right, I feel like maybe there are things you all want to do, things you all want to say to each other, but now the two of you are kind of stuck in your mental prison. You all don't really know how to communicate how you feel or like say what you want in the connection. So I think the reason why there isn't a chance to make things work as of now, right, is because the two of you don't really know how to communicate your thoughts properly and think it's better not to talk to each other. Because with the Seven of Wands over here, the Seven of Wands talks about standing your ground firmly, just like thinking that you are right and trying not to listen to other people. Yeah, because okay, so right, okay, let me see how I want to say it. Okay, for the Eight of Swords, right, it's talking about things you want to say but you can't really communicate, right? So maybe like after after she spoke about it, she doesn't really know how else she want to push forward with the connection. She just feel a little stuck, and you also don't really know what else you can say because she isn't ready, even though she has feelings for you. So with the Seven of Wands here, the two of you are just standing firmly to what you all believe in. That is why right now there is no progress, there is no reconnection. But it's not over like forever. It's just that right now, maybe the two of you need to sort out your thoughts, see what you all want before you all push forward. So it's just a period of stagnation, a period of a pause, not really full stop. Yeah, so maybe try to say things because usually when the Eight of Swords appear, right, it's a situation where you feel stuck in your head, but actually the moment you speak it out, right, you will realize that it's not a big problem. Yeah, because sometimes like we'll think like, oh, what if we say this, then the person will react? What if the person will get angry? You know, that kind of worries. But sometimes when you say it already, then the person doesn't get angry. So it's always just in your head. So if let's say, right, like she decides that she wants to talk to you, she wants to reconnect, always try to be open with talking about your feelings. Don't stay stuck in your head. Then I think you all can try to find a middle ground to make things work. Yeah, I think she didn't want to say goodbye or something like that. Okay, As, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh, Elo, Garbage donated yesterday, then Coco donated 2 days back. So I don't think they are here now. Oh, I just dropped my card. Oh, okay, can ask. Thank you. Thank you, Elo. Yeah, yesterday I went for a walk, right? Then I came back and then I was like a little tired. But I remember I promised Coco that I will come on. So I was like, okay, I'll come on. Then she didn't come. I was so sad. No, Elo, yesterday I only came on for 1 hour-ish. Yeah. And then I was like, I want my dinner. So I went off. Hi Neha. Neha, we're doing donations first. After donations, then we will do the random picking. Probably can check back in 20 minutes. Yeah, As, I got it. Let me know what's your question. Do I go on walks? No, Elo. I don't. I hate the sun, but I also hate the rain. No, it's like because in my country, right, it's summer whole year round. So like the weather just gets hotter and hotter, and like it always feels like it's 38 degrees Celsius to like 40 degrees Celsius. It's like crazy. I was like, I hate the sun. Then I was thinking, but when it rains, it gets humid also. So I was like, oh, I hate the rain too. But I love sunrise and sunset. Oh my god, I want to show you the sunset. The sunrise. 1 day back, it was damn pretty. Yeah, this was a few days back. 2 days back. The color looks off here. Yeah, this is without filter. It's more purplish. I don't know why it looks so blue here, but okay. So pretty. Okay, so will there be communication between D and you within this month? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's ask the pendulum first, then we'll get we'll get what's gonna unfold within this month from the card. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will there be communication between thee and us within this month? Okay, as we're getting a no, but it's a very small no. So I feel like right now the energy we're picking up on is that it's not likely that there will be communication. But let's see what we get from the cards. Yeah, oh my god, it was so pretty and it was without filter. I was like, wow, I'm in dreamland. Like, you know, my gallery, right, is either tarot cards or skies. Hi Kim, no, don't worry. As in like you don't have to be on always. Are you okay? Yeah, you can ask. I can get you after us. Us. Us? I'm so sorry, I'm like mixing up your name. Oh hello, I think we'll make very good friends. Yeah, food. Oh yeah, food. How can I forget food? Okay, so as on the bottom of the deck, right, you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands shows her like being in a period where she's kind of like on guard, like she has her boundaries up. She's trying to protect herself. She doesn't want to get hurt again. I'm not sure, maybe the way the conversation played out, right? She kind of feel like if she invested again, she will feel hurt because she isn't ready, but she has feelings for you. And like, it's also talking about her, like right now, she's not really doing anything. She's just waiting for the right time to come forward. So I think within this month, right, I don't think there will be communication, like not likely that it will happen within this month because she still has her boundaries up. She's still a little scared about how things will play out. And then you have the moon clarified by the judgment. So with the moon over here, it's talking about secrecy, it's talking about uncertainty, and maybe things that are left unsaid and filling the other party with overwhelming emotions. So I feel like right now, because I asked what's gonna happen between both of you, uh, by before the end of this month. So like I feel like there will still be this period of uncertainty where you don't really know what's going on with the other person and you don't know what's gonna happen in the connection. And then with the judgment here, the judgment usually talks about like reopening a cycle, like just forgetting the past, forgetting the resentments, and being emotionally ready to invest again. So right now, maybe you all are unsure if things can start again, if you all will reconnect. So there will still be this element and energy of secrecy in the connection. And then you have the Hermit clarified by the Five of Wands. So with the Hermit over here, right, the two of you will be going through a period of like introspection. The Hermit usually talks about spending time alone, just thinking about things, seeing where things go, and like thinking about what what resulted in this situation. So I feel like within the next 2 weeks, right, the two of you will just be thinking about the situation, thinking about what you want, thinking about what went on, and how you can improve it, or whether you still want to work on the connection. So right now, what's gonna unfold seems to be more on your own time and thinking about the situation instead of a reconnection. Because with the Five of Wands over here, the Five of Wands talks about like trying to fight to be right or like just facing challenges in an aspect where you didn't really expect, in an aspect that you didn't really expect to face. So maybe like she didn't really know that things will turn out this way, and you also don't really know how to deal with the situation. So right now, the best thing for both of you to do is really just to spend time alone, think about what you want, think about your desires, and think about how to make this thing work again. Because you have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Tree of Wands. So with the Seven of Cups over here, the Seven of Cups talks about choices, talks about breaking past illusions, and strategizing a plan. So I think like this period of disconnection and spending time alone, right, is really a period where the two of you think about what you truly want and what you can give in this connection and try to break those bubbles that you all have with regards to the connection. So maybe like on both ends, you all thought that the other person could give you more, or like things will actually unfold a certain way, but actually it's not supposed to be that way. So I feel like this period you all will be very clear and try to decide what you all want to do moving forward. Because the Three of Wands over here is talking about waiting for your ships to come in, planning for the future and seeing what's gonna happen. So yeah, it's not over yet because the two of you are still thinking about what's gonna happen and what you all want to do. But I don't see that there will be connection within this month. Yeah, I don't think like right now, I think as much as both of you wish to talk to each other, right, it's not really the right time yet. And just try not to overthink the situation because we have the moon over here, right? The moon usually talks about like being very overwhelmed with what you're feeling very anxious, but not knowing why you're feeling that way and not knowing how to resolve it. So I think on your end, right, just try not to stay in this energy. Try to think about things more logically. Think about what you can do when she comes forward, how you can gain her trust again. Because not that she doesn't trust you, but it's more like she might not trust the situation anymore. Okay, let's pull an oracle for you. Okay, so as for your current situation, right, we have the flocks, which represents anonymity and harmony. So I feel like, right, whatever is going on, right, is teaching you how to like kind of work with others. Maybe because like sometimes when you have a viewpoint about something, or you want something to go a certain way, you don't really listen to the other person. Like even if the person is telling you something, you must try to listen to what is being unsaid, because sometimes they may express something, but deep inside they actually mean something else. So I feel like whatever is going on, right, is learning, like you are learning how to like work in harmony with what other people want and your wants, and like just find a middle ground between the with the other person. And then for your advice, we have the hibiscus, which represents beauty and happiness. So try to focus on positive thoughts. Put I won't say focus. Focus on like happier things and things that makes you feel more fulfilled. If right now things are not really working out with her, right, just focus on other aspects of your life or your other connections with your friends. Don't think too much about what is going wrong. Focus more on things that are going right. Then you will attract more happiness into your life and more positive outcomes into your life. Because for your outcome, we have the garden heliotrope, which represents devotion and dreams fulfilled. So I feel like if you want to reconnect, if you want things to work out, your dream will come true, things will unfold in your favor. But you have to stay positive, you have to start to learn how to find a middle ground with the other person. Not saying that like both of you always argue or things like that. It's just that maybe sometimes you all are not on the same page, and you're learning how to get on the same page and understand the other person's point of view before you make a certain decision. Yeah, so it's far from over, don't worry. It's just that maybe it will take some time for things to happen. Yeah, focus on your self-healing, focus on things that makes you happier, maybe like your career or your studies, just other things that makes you feel more stable as a person instead of relying too much on your connections with others. But don't hold on to those negative thoughts. Don't focus on things that are going wrong. No problem, As. I hope that helps. Okay, Empress, thank you. Let me know what's your question. Yeah, As, but make sure you are sending out your right, the correct wishes to the universe. So don't keep thinking about her not contacting you or things going wrong. Make sure you are sending out like, oh, I want her to talk to me. I want things to work out, and then you will see things unfold in your favor. Okay, so you want to ask why the fire sign Davis is in your life. Hey, Josephine, thank you. I'll get you after Empress. Okay, let's see. just saying I got it. Did you hear what I say? I will get you after Empress of Love. Thank you. Don't know if she heard me. Hello, is there a fireman? Okay, so Empress, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles talks about someone who's very stable, very committed, and working towards his or her goals. So I feel like, right, the reason why he came into your life, right, in a way he's helping you like move forward towards your goals. Maybe there was a period where you were a little unstable in like certain aspects of your life, but he's helping you find your footing and helping to push you forward. So I'm not sure if like he doesn't really seem like he's here for in the romantic way. It seems more like he's encouraging you, he's helping you and helping to guide you towards what you're working on or things you are planning for in life. Yeah, because we have the Emperor clarified by the moon. So with the Emperor over here, right, he's someone who will take care of you and like kind of take a little control of what is going on, but it's to guide you. Because we have the moon over here, right? The moon talks about a period of uncertainty, a period where things are a little overwhelming for you. Maybe there are things you're trying to handle, but you're really struggling to like handle it, or you don't really understand why you're feeling a certain way. So with the Emperor over here, he's guiding you, he's helping to pull you out from these emotions and like help you find your stable self again. Yeah, so I don't know if like he's the kind who's very like opinion oriented, like he will tell you like what's the right thing to do, or like he will encourage you. But basically, the Emperor is always someone significant in your life. But from what I'm getting from the cards, right, it doesn't seem like it's a romantic in a romantic way. It's more of like he's there as a form of support and to help you get out of any uncertain periods that you are in. And then you have the Four of Wands clarified by the Queen of Wands. So with the Four of Wands over here, right, it's talking about building a stable foundation and celebrating different milestones with people who are important to you. So I feel like he will be there helping you through your milestones. So maybe like in career, you're planning to achieve something, or maybe in your life, you're going through something that has a very big impact on what is going on in your life in the future. He will be there to celebrate with you. He will be there to support you and go through those milestones with you. And then because of his support, right, we have the Queen of Wands over here. So you will start to be more confident, more passionate. You will be unafraid to show the world who you truly are and not afraid to push towards your goals. Yeah, so I think he will help you find your confidence back again. Like maybe you are uncertain about whether you can achieve a certain thing, or maybe like halfway through you don't know if you should push forward. He will be there to encourage you, and you will stand in your own power. And then you have the star clarified by the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords over here, right, it's talking about a period of like overthinking, worrying, and anxiety, not knowing if things are going right, and just staying in your head about it. But with the star over here, it's talking about desires, it's talking about hopes, it's talking about dreams coming true. So why he is in your life, right, is to help you find this hope again and not stay in this overthinking, anxiety kind of energy. So I really think like he will encourage you, he will help you find hope again. Maybe in like darkest moments when you feel like things are not going right, things are unsuccessful, he will start to light up the road for you so that you can find the end of the tunnel. Yeah, so I'm not really getting a lot of like romantic love kind of cards. So it's more of like support, hope, and like guiding you towards what you're working on. But if you're not really working on anything, it's more like guiding you on your life path, like being more secure in yourself, more confident about who you are. That so seems like an important person. Okay, let's see. What should we see? Okay, what you should know about your connection with him. Oh my god, serious? Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I think he will really help you like through your hard times. Like he will be there to guide you and like let you know that it's not the end and you can still find a way out of the situation. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay. So Empress on the bottom of the deck, right? You have guidance, you are divinely guided. So the question I asked was what you should know about your connection with him, right? Basically, I feel like he gives you a lot of guidance. Like maybe at times when you feel like you're a little lost, you don't know where to move forward, he will be there to help you, he will be there to guide you, give you encouragement, and help you find a way out, which was exactly what we got from the cards. And then we also have love. So I feel like he's teaching you more about self-love and like how to see things from a place of love. So like whatever you are working on, whatever you are thinking about, he will always help you see from a more positive perspective, a more loving perspective, help you see your own worth. And like once you appreciate yourself, right, that is where you will attract more love into your life. Yeah, so he's quite a significant person in your life. I don't think it's significant in a romantic potential way. I mean, like, let's say if in future both of you develop feelings, there's still a chance. But right now, what we're picking up on is that he's always there to guide you. That's sweet. Okay, Empress, I hope that helped. Yeah, it was. I was so, like, all the cards was matching up to what you said, which was so cool. Okay, thank you for your donation, Empress. No problem. Hi, Justin. Thank you for your donation. Do I see a long-term future between Shakis and you? Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is there a long-term romantic future between Shakis and Josephine? Okay, Josephine, we're getting a yes, but it's like medium-ish yes. So I feel like yes, there's a chance to build towards a long-term future. But with regards to what's gonna unfold, let's see what we get from the cards. Oh no, it's okay, Chin. Yeah, I was wondering where you went. Because you said you had a question. I hope she's okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, so Jocelyn, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups talks about like the end goal, talks about like putting an end to the emotional suffering and like hardships and feeling very comforted, stable and happy with the other person. So yeah, there's the potential for the Ten of Cups between both of you, but I feel like there are still things that you all have to work on before you can reach this stage. So yeah, that's why we were getting a yes, because there is potential. It's just that maybe there are still some things you have to work through. Because you have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Tree of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Wands over here, right, it's talking about responsibilities, it's talking about burdens. So I'm not sure if this one is something that is ongoing. Maybe the two of you have a lot of things going on in your life, and having a relationship is sort of like an additional responsibility that you all have to manage in your life. Yeah, because okay, so we have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Tree of Pentacles, right? The Tree of Pentacles is usually talking about communication, is talking about teamwork. So maybe one of the burdens that you all will have, right, is really getting on the same page, seeing things in the same way, and like letting the other person understand what you want and understand what you're trying to achieve. So this is something that you have to work on if you want this long-term future with him. Yeah, so maybe like you all have to work on like trying to see things from the other person's perspective, trying to understand what the person is trying to say if the person doesn't really voice it out. Mm. So yeah, it will be something that is weighing on the relationship. I think like if you don't handle it properly, right, then it's hard to work towards a long term. But if you all can manage, if you all can find a middle ground and try to work things out, there is the potential. And then you have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. So the Nine of Wands usually talks about someone who has went through a lot of hardships, is kind of willing to see where things go right now, but may have put up some boundaries. So this could be a mutual thing where both of you kind of want to see where things go with each other, but you all are a little hesitant to take that step forward. Because we have the Five of Swords over here, the Five of Swords usually talks about preparing for the worst before it happens. So maybe there's this part of you that is afraid that maybe things will go wrong, so you don't want to get too 100% involved in the connection or to be super vulnerable. And then you have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. So with the Queen of Swords over here, right, I feel like you're scared to get too invested. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like it's a mutual thing actually, where both of you are kind of like keeping a distance. You all want to see where things go with each other, but there's one part where you're a little scared to be 100% vulnerable. But I think that is what will kind of hinder the connection from moving forward, because even if he is ready to give his 100%, right, if on your end you're not really giving 100% yet, the give and take will not be that equal. Yeah, so with the Queen of Swords over here, I feel like it's telling you to be honest with your communication to him, even when you have the boundaries, right, or have the love towards him. Kind of just let him know what you want and what is going on. Because with the Four of Cups over here, the Four of Cups talks about like dissatisfaction. Maybe things are going in a way where you're not really hoping for, or maybe he's not able to offer you what you were really desiring. But with the Four of Cups over here, it's talking about the energy of just like harping over what is going wrong, not really seeing how to change things and not really making the effort. So I feel like if there is a period where both of you can really like talk things out, try to tell him like what you're really not happy about, and like don't hide, just be honest with him and let him know what's going on. Because maybe because you said you're scared about being too invested, right, then you're afraid like maybe what if I express too much and then he won't respond in this way and then it will hurt me, that kind of thing. Like for the Queen of Swords is someone who will not put in too much emotions, but she's very honest. So if things are not going the way she wants, or if the other person is not being the ideal partner, she will like voice it out honestly and try to figure things out in a very logical way. Yeah, so I think there's a chance for a long term, but the two of you have to try to really work on getting on the same page and being more vulnerable with each other. Okay, let's see. Let's see what are his intentions with you. Hi, Pinky. Okay, so Justine, on the bottom of the deck, I'm going to show off my greatest assets and reveal the best side of me to impress you. So he wants to show you that he is an ideal partner for you and he can provide for you. And I'm rushing in love. Don't ignore the red flags. I'm still working through my issues, but I need to be near you while I do it. So yeah, I think right now he's kind of afraid to be that vulnerable, but he has the urge to be with you. I want to work things out with you. I know we are two very different people, but with effort we can complement each other. So I feel like you were talking about how communication isn't that good, right? So maybe because the two of you are always having different opinions, you all don't really agree on the same things. He acknowledges that, but he wants to work things out with you. Then I'm not going to give you the impression that I like you too much. So yeah, we had the part where he wanted to impress you and let you see that he's an ideal partner for you. But I don't think he's also not ready to be 100% vulnerable. Like both of you are kind of having the same energy towards the situation. And it's best I maintain a distance between you and I'll continue to watch you from a distance. So yeah, that's why we had the Nine of Wands, right? Where there's a boundary between both of you. You all want to invest into the connection, but there's one part of you all that holds you back and not allow you all to be honest with the other person. Yeah, that's why we were getting the cards where he wanted to impress you, and then he's like, I don't want to give you the impression that I like you too much. So it's like contradicting. I think on his end, he's also a little scared to be too, like, afraid of getting hurt also. Let's see what's your advice. Okay, so Josine, on the bottom of the deck, you have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So like if you have love towards him, if you want to work things out, it's not 100% impossible, but you just have to overcome the challenges, overcome the differences, and find a middle ground with him. And then you have asked for help. So I feel like this is saying that maybe you can talk to your mutual friends about it, or even if it's not mutual friends, maybe like ask your friends about what you should do about the situation when things get hard. Don't just give up or don't keep to yourself. Because sometimes if you have a third person's perspective about the situation, maybe you'll be able to see how to make things work. You'll be able to see that things are not as bad as it seems. And this can also mean like asking for help from your guides. Like maybe sometimes when you feel a little helpless, you feel like you're not able to do anything with regards to the situation, just connect to your guides, connect to your higher self, ask them to guide you correctly, ask them to lead the path for you. Like maybe like try to meditate and connect with them. Yeah, so there's the potential, but I think the two of you really need to be more vulnerable and honest with each other and try to overcome the differences and challenges. Okay, Josine, I hope that helped. Thank you for your donation. No problem, Josine. Hello, why you changed your name? I was wondering who's quick-witted. Yay, that's good. Okay. Okay, so what would your Cancer ex say to you? It's okay. Hello, I think you can close the free readings already. I'll just answer all those people who posted. Oh yeah, I have Chim's question also, right? Okay, I'll answer Chim after Sabi. Thank you, Elo. Okay, so Sabi, on the bottom of the deck, we have I'm running from my feelings. I feel like Cancers, right, they usually, even after breaking up, they will still hold on to the love that they have towards you. Even if they don't express it, right, it usually takes them quite a long time to get over. And I don't know how to say it. I can't stop thinking about you. So yeah, even though there was a breakup, he's still thinking about you and thinking about the times you all spent together. Then I'm afraid. Okay, Sabi, I hope that helps. Yeah, if there's donations, I think I can take it. Okay, let me get to Chim's question first, then I'll continue the free readings. If there's anything she can do to help her, she's thinking of committing tonight. Committing? Elo, what is committing? As in, what is thinking of committing tonight? Okay, never mind. Let's see what you can do to help her. Oh, okay. No problem, Sabi. The cards just said exactly what he did. Okay, so Chim, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like the Two of Pentacles, right, is talking about her like having a lot of responsibilities, or maybe right now she's still very indecisive about what she wants to do. So even though, right, if let's say she tells you that she's like okay already and like things are like she really like calm down and things like that, I feel like she's still a little lost about what to do and a little confused about what she wants to do. And then for your advice, right, we have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So the cups usually talks about love and emotions. So really just like be there for her, let you know that you care about her, and like kind of get her to open up. Because the Ace of Cups usually talks about like being honest with your feelings And like if it's as a person, right, it's talking about someone who has a very healing presence, who can help people like open up their heart and be honest with how they are feeling. So really just let her know that she can trust you. Let her know that it is okay to feel a certain way, and like you will be there for her even if things seems bad, or like things does not really seem like there is hope. You are still there supporting her, you are still there for her. And with the King of Cups over here, the King of Cups usually talks about like emotional maturity and like knowing how to be decisive and dealing with the issues calmly. So I think because she's your friend, you're worried about her, right? Maybe like when you say things, you may be a little too led by your emotions because you are very worried, you are scared that she will do something foolish. But try to see things very calmly, because if you have this like nervous kind of energy, right, you may also kind of affect her in a way. So yeah, I think on your end you must really try to deal with it calmly, try to find a middle ground between your logical mind and your emotions, and try to let her know that she can trust you, let her know that she can confide in you. Oh, Chin, you're back. Yeah, I think like right now, with regards to the situation, right, try not to put in too much emotions. I think like cause you're worried, then you will like the messages that you send or things that you say will be like there's this sense of worry that will affect her in a way. So I think on your end, you must be the one that is like calm and like okay, like not be too led by your emotions in order to make her like calm down also and think properly about the situation. You already put in too much emotions. Yeah, but like moving forward, like don't try to be more like don't be too logical also, because if you're too harsh it will like hurt her also. Just let her know that you are there for her, but don't let your emotions get to you again. So you have to be the one who kind of like let her know that it is safe, it is okay to trust you, you are there to support her. No problem, Chim. I hope things will be okay. Hi, Yen. Yeah, I think her energy is still very like, even if she tells you that she's okay, right, I don't think she's really 100%. It seems like it's 50-50. So she's still quite indecisive. She's still quite like on the fence about what she wants to do and like how she can deal with the situation. No problem, Chin. Okay, then next we have Sun. Yeah, Elo changed her name, and then I was like, who's quick witted? Why is quick witted my mod? Hi, Denise. Like, how do you become my mod when I didn't make you my mod? Hello, I'm not used to your new name. Do you text him, Denise? Okay, so Sun, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. The Empress shows that you will be in a period where you are very attractive to the people around you. You will like shower them with like kindness and care and concern. And this is also talking about growing your ideas into fruition. So let's say if you have something that you have been working on or things in your career that you have been wanting to achieve, you will start to grow them and you will start to see the result. And then you have the Four of Swords and the Two of Wands. So with the Four of Swords, right, it's talking about a period of rest and regeneration. So like, I think if previously you have been thinking a lot about a situation, you have been stressing a lot, right now you will start to find peace, you will start to rest. And if there were wounds from your past relationships, right, you will start to heal from them. And then with the Two of Wands over here, it's talking about envisioning your future, thinking about making those steps, and thinking about how to put those thoughts into actions. So I think right now is like a period where you are planning, a period where you are growing and like standing in your own power. There wouldn't be much changes, but you will slowly work towards your goals for the future. Okay, Sun, I hope that helps. I don't think there will be much changes in your life, but it seems like you are becoming more driven towards your goals and you'll start planning about what to do. No problem, Sun. You called him and he texted you instead. Oh, he was out. At least he texted you instead of just ignoring your call. Okay, then we have Taylor. Channel messages from Bishop. Oh no, the channel messages is just message card. And Damini, you are after Taylor, but I will get you after Denise because Denise donated. So after Denise, I have Damini and Empress. Then Elo, if she has a question, then I'm gonna hit up. Okay, Taylor, I don't know if this person you are in contact with him or not, But we're getting very good cards. So if it's no communication, right, he's really thinking a lot about you. If you all are in communication, right, he likes you a lot. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, right, we need more quality time. So he wants to spend time with you. If right now you all are not in contact, he wants to start contact up again. I keep asking about you. So he's curious about you. He's checking on you and seeing how's you're doing. How you're doing. Oh, your ex. Yeah, but he's still very interested in you though. Yeah, then we have let's go on an adventure. And I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, so if you are if you ended on not very good terms, right, it didn't really affect his feelings towards you because we're getting all the positive cards. Okay, then I'll get to Denise first, then I will get to Damini and Empress. No problem, Taylor. Okay, while Denise is typing her question, I think I'll answer Damini first. Okay, spirit messages for Damini. Okay, Denise. It's okay, Elo. Okay, Damini, you're getting two very different cards. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, right, you have action, awaken the warrior woman within. So like whatever goals that you have right now, whatever things you are thinking about right now, it's the right time to take action. Don't hesitate, don't think about the challenges, just push forward past those challenges. But you also have rest, give yourself time to recuperate. So I feel like before you take action, right, make sure you have sufficient rest, you are prepared for whatever is coming. So like maybe right now you are working on some goals, be it a career goal or a relationship connection that you want to push forward. You take your rest first, don't worry too much. Try to heal from past wounds, try to rest and not overthink the situation. Once you have enough rest, then it's time to take action. Okay, Damini, I hope that helps. And first, I'll get your question after Denise. Okay, so Denise. Was Brett happy to hear from you today and his thoughts about it? No problem, Damini. Glad it resonated. Yeah, hello. Thank you so much. Huh? Isn't that like a 2 hours wait? Oh my god, I will die. Okay, let's see. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Was Brett happy to hear from Denise today? Denise, we're getting a maybe. I think, right, he was happy that you caught him, but because it was a different time, I mean, like, it was a wrong timing, so he wasn't like super happy. Maybe he was like, Denise should have caught me at a different time, you know, that kind of feeling. It's not that he wasn't happy to hear from you, it's just that maybe it was a timing kind of thing. Okay, let's see what we get from the cards. Let's look into his thoughts and feelings about hearing from you. But at least it wasn't a no. I don't think you were really like bothering him. It's really just like maybe it was the wrong timing. He was hoping that you caught at a different time or at a time where he was really able to like talk to you properly instead of not being able to have a conversation with you. Okay, so Denise, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords usually talks about like an unexpected message out of the blue, but I feel like for your one is an unexpected call out of the blue. So like he didn't really expect you to call him. It was like abrupt, but like the fact that you wanted to call him, you wanted to tell him something, really like kind of caught him on off guard, and he knew that you were determined to like move towards your goal. So like maybe you were like hoping to tell him something, or you were hoping to get a point across, and he saw your determination to get that point across. Oh, I think right, maybe because texting he has time to think about what he wants to say, but on a conversation maybe like his brain moves slower. But yeah, to keep the memories also, that sounds legit. Okay, yeah, so feelings, right? We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is talking about putting in a lot of focus, putting in hard work to make something work out. So I feel like whatever you have told him, right? Like him seeing that you called him, you were making the effort, he could see that you wanted to make things work out with him, and he wanted to put in the focus to make the connection work with you also. But with the Knight of Pentacles over here, it's talking about like slow movement. It's talking about like a loyal, stable, and committed offer. So even though he's thinking about how to make things work with you again, and he was happy to see that you wanted to work things out with him, his movement is still quite slow. He's still focusing on his stability first before he comes forward towards you. But we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Strength. So with the Knight of Cups over here, seeing you, hearing from you today, right, actually like triggered all these loving feelings from him, because the Knight of Cups is always talking about big romantic gestures, talking about expressing your love, and like having a lot of love for the other party. So yeah, I don't think it was bad that you decided to call him. It actually made him remember that he loves you a lot. I mean, like, not that he forgot it, it's just that maybe sometimes, when you're out with your friends, then you'll just like be more focused on having a good time with them. But when he saw like your call or saw your name, and then it reminded him that he loves you a lot. Yeah. And then with the Strength over here, the Strength is talking about putting in courage, putting in determination to make things work. And if let's say there were obstacles in the connection, right? He's thinking that with love, you all can overcome it. And he may also be kind of holding back a little. He doesn't want to express his full extent of love towards you, but he was really feeling all those love when he heard from you. Yeah, so don't think that it was a bad thing. I think like the way you are like very forward driven, very honest with what you want with him, or honest when you want to do something you will do it, right? I feel like he actually likes that about you. Then you have the Four of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, he's talking about like putting things to a rest, not overthinking the situation, and just feeling very peaceful. So I feel like maybe initially he was still a little like worried because of what happened between both of you, and he was still thinking of the situation. But right now he feels like okay, maybe things has a resolution now. He doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Because with the Six of Swords over here, it's talking about moving things to more calmer shores. So if let's say it wasn't really something that happened between both of you, right? Like because you mentioned that you was it you blocking him or something like that? But if he's not hung up over that already, right? It may be him like overthinking about whether you're still interested in him or whether you don't want to be with him anymore. But right now he's moving away from those negative thoughts. He feels like he can put it to rest. He doesn't have to worry anymore. Yeah, so it seems quite good. I think it's really just cause it was a wrong timing and it was too unexpected. So he doesn't really know how to respond. He doesn't know what to say, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I don't think you were bothering him, and actually you reminded him that he loves you. Okay, then let's see. Let's see what he wants to say to you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have let's have a date and see where it goes. I like to go with the flow. So there's something very casual and lighthearted about the connection that he wants to maintain. He doesn't really want to talk about too serious stuff. Because we also have let's go out for a drink, careful not to have regrets the next morning. So yeah, it's really like more lighthearted. It's not that he doesn't want to be with you, like seriously. It's just that maybe right now there are other things that he needs to focus on. Because we have, would you mind spending the rest of your life with me? I'm convinced you're the one for me. So if he chooses to settle down, right, the one he wants to be with is you. It's really like other aspects of his life that maybe weighing him down right now. I have other priorities that need my attention right now. Please be patient. So yeah, it could be work, it could be finances, things that he's trying to handle first before he invests completely into the connection. And I've been keeping a secret from you and I'm ready to reveal it to you. So I feel like he's thinking about how to be honest with you about what's going on and try to see how to work things out with you. Okay, then let's pull an oracle for you. Oh, hello, you read my mind. Okay, can. Okay, so Denise, on the bottom of the deck, right, you have back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. So I feel like, right, you kind of have to make sure that he's giving you what you desire in a connection. Don't just give in because you have emotions for him. So don't neglect your own needs. Even though you are thinking about him, you are making sure that you are giving him what he wants. Make sure he is also giving you what you desire and what you want. And then you have take a chance on love. So whatever situation the connection is in right now and however it's going, right? If you have a chance, just see how to make things work. Don't be afraid about things not working out. And yeah, just take a chance and see where things go. Because if you don't try, you will never know. Yeah, so start to think about whether he's able to give you what you desire and what you want. And then once you set your mind on it already, just see where things go with him. Hey Denise, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Okay, then we have Empress. Why is the Cancerian risk in your life? Empress, I'm really thinking about everyone in your life right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's so cute. Hello, you're really into nature. Empress got a whole village. Okay, so Empress, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. So the Sun usually talks about positive outcomes, talks about being very happy and feeling very fulfilled. So the reason why he's in your life, right, is really to direct you on a path where you're feeling like happier and like I feel like you are working on your happiness. So it's either like he's like the sun to you or like he helps you find the sun in your life. Like, do you get what I mean? Like he brings positivity to your life or helps you see things, help you see the bright side of things. Then you have the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups reverse. So the Two of Swords usually talks about like being at a crossroads, feeling a little confused about the choices and options that you have and not really making a decision. So I feel like maybe sometimes you feel a little stuck about whether you want to pursue your happiness or like you want to stay where you are and like take the safest way out. He will guide, I don't think he guides you. I think he just like tells you that it's okay to pursue your happiness and like don't really care about the people around you. Does that make sense? Because we have the Ten of Cups reverse here. Ten of Cups usually talks about your connections, talks about the people around you. But when it's in the reverse, right, it shows that you are kind of following your heart. You're not really following traditional expectations and you're not listening to the people around you. You're just going with what your heart tells you to do. You're going with what you think is right, and you're going with your passion. So yeah, I feel like he takes you out of a period of confusion where you start to trust your heart more, you move towards happiness, and you listen to yourself more. Empress, does that sound right? It feels very strange. I don't know why I had this very strange feeling while saying the stuff. Hmm. Yeah, because Two of Swords talks about confusion, talks about like being stuck between two choices but not really making a decision. But when he comes in, right, then you will start to listen to your heart more. You won't really care about what other people say, and you are pursuing your own happiness. Oh, okay, that's good. Like while I was saying it, I was just like, huh? No problem, Empress. Okay, then now we have Hello. Hello, is this spirit animal cards your favorite? You always ask me for them. Yeah, I think it's because you like nature and animals, that's why. Okay, so Elo, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Author, which represents initiations. So be open through this transitional time. So I feel like this is a period where you are going through a lot of transformations, you are going through a lot of changes, maybe like new cycles of life, maybe like the people in your life, right? You are cutting cords with those who doesn't really align with your path anymore, and you are finding those people who align with your path. So right now, just be open, just go with the flow. Maybe there are a lot of people coming in and out of your life. There are a lot of changes happening for you, but everything is happening for your highest good. So just relax and let things happen. Yeah, then cute. Yeah, and then you also have the wheel, which represents tenderness. Show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. So I feel like this is a period, like because you are going through a transitional time, right? Then you are seeing helps to, who has a positive influence on your life, who helps to push you towards your goals, and you are cutting cords with those people who doesn't really serve your highest good. So right now, right, even those people who really done you wrong, right, don't hold on to that resentment. Try to forgive them and show compassion to the people around you, and then you can see yourself moving forward towards your goals. Yeah. Clear the way for new energies, align your ways. Align your way, I mean. Aw, yay. Yeah, and it's so cool because, right, you see both your cards, right? It's like both, there's the water. Water usually talks about just going with the flow, just seeing where the currents bring you. So I feel like this is a period where you don't really have to control what's gonna happen. You're just seeing, you're just letting things happen as it is supposed to. And then like whoever is meant to be there with you, then they will be there with you. Yeah, so maybe just go out more in nature. So just like enjoy the sounds of the water. Yeah, you will like go and connect with the water. Oh my god, we said the same thing. Yeah, I feel like usually when you go through a transitional time, right, things are changing. I wouldn't say very abruptly, but there are changes happening for you. Then just embrace those changes and just be ready for them when they come to you. Okay, I hope that helps. Hello. Okay, and first one, incoming messages. What's incoming messages? As in what's coming up for you? Or you want messages from someone? And first, you don't know what you're asking. Okay, why not we'll just see what's coming up for you, and then we'll pull the message cards and see whoever wants to come through will just come through. Oh, from your new love. Okay, can. Let's see. From your new love. As in you already have someone in mind, or you're just like, okay, let's just do both. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you first, then we'll see whoever your new love is, what your new love wants to say to you. Okay, so Empress on the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. So the Fool always talks about taking a leap of faith, trusting the unknown, even if there are challenges, even if there are things that you don't know, like you don't know what is gonna happen, you don't know what you're gonna face. You're just like ready to take that leap of faith and see where things go. So this could be like a career thing where you are like starting to explore a new field or a new project, or if it's a love connection, right? You are now ready to be more open to see where things go, and you're no longer afraid or held back. Thus, you have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Judgment. So with the King of Pentacles over here, right, it shows like you are in a period of abundance. You already know what's the right thing to do, what isn't the right thing to do. And if you have like bad habits or bad like things that you have been doing that is not really good for yourself, right? You have really made that changes. You are now like stable enough on your own and able to provide for yourself. Because with the Judgment here, the Judgment talks about like being emotionally ready to start a new cycle. So if this is a love relationship, right? Maybe in the past you have been hurt quite a lot. Right now you have put away those past baggages. You are ready to start a new chapter. And this time, right, you are a more ideal version of yourself. You no longer will make the same mistakes. But if it's a career thing, right, it shows like you are now ready to explore the new field and you are not afraid about the challenges that you're going to face. You just took a leap of faith. Yeah, then you have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, right, the Eight of Wands is always talking about communication, talking about fast movement. So I think, right, in your life, right, things will start to pick up speed. If things have been a little stagnant or seems like it wasn't really going anywhere, you will start to see changes, you will start to see big movements. And with the Ace of Wands over here, the Ace of Wands is always talking about a passionate new beginning. So if it's a love situation, right, there will be a lot of passion. Both of you really have very strong attraction towards each other and want to make things work with each other. But if it's another aspect of your life, you will not be afraid to push past those challenges. You are no longer held back by those obstacles. All your passion and determination can be used to overcome these difficulties. Yeah, and then you have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, right, I think like previously, because just now we had the Eight of Wands, which talks about like fast movement. So maybe like before this, right, things have been rather peaceful for you. You didn't really have to worry too much about what was going on. You were just like taking life as it comes and like whatever comes just like okay, then you handle it and then you have enough rest. But right now with the Two of Pentacles over here, I see that you have like maybe you will start to have a lot of responsibilities. If once again, if it's about love, you will try to cope with love and career. Maybe you will try to like balance these two aspects of your life and make sure you are not neglecting either. But if it's like just a career thing, right, you will have more duties and responsibilities that you have to take up. And this time, it will not be as peaceful as it was, but it's not like to the extent where you will be very stressed by it. It's just that you will be holding a lot of things. Yeah, so I think whatever is coming up for you seems like it's rather fast moving, but you will have a lot of passion to get it done. And yeah. Was your leap of faith with regards to your new love? Yeah, because if it's love, right, it shows like you are trying to balance love and another aspect of your life. But I don't think it will be a huge issue. Maybe it's just like sometimes you will feel a little weight down, but it's like once in a while. Hi, cup of tea. Cup of tea. The free readings are closed already. If you want, you can catch me tomorrow. Yeah, Empress, I love your readings. Your readings always has this like boom energy. Okay, then let's get messages from your new love. I was like, I can't think of the word, so I just use boom. Okay, so Empress, on the bottom of the deck, we have I don't know how to say it. So maybe there are things he wants to express to you about his feelings and all, but he doesn't really know how to phrase it in a nice way. Yeah, and then money is affecting our relationship. So maybe like finances may be one of the challenges in the connection, but it's not that the two of you won't be able to work things out. It's just that maybe right now it will be the main focus. Maybe that's why you had the Two of Pentacles, where you're trying to juggle different aspects of your life. Maybe it's on your end also, where you kind of have to focus on finances and career before seeing how you can balance your love relationship. And the timing is off, but I want you. No, not right now. So yeah, he wants you, but maybe it wasn't the right time yet, or right now isn't really the right time yet. And once he handle the financial aspect, then he will start to think about how to push your connection to a more committed level. Then I'm worried about what you think of me. And I think I'm falling in love. So the love and attraction towards you will keep growing. And I think that is when he will decide that finances isn't an issue. Let's just get into a relationship. Okay, then let's pull an oracle for you. Hello, what's that? Is that a honeybee? Oh, okay. So Empress, on the bottom of the deck, you have celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Oh, wait, you can't see the words. Yeah. So I feel like whatever you have been working on, maybe like if it's a love connection, right? You have been working on yourself. You have been trying to be a better version of yourself. So when your partner comes in, you can really just give your 100%. Or if it's a career thing or any aspect of your life, right? You have been putting in the effort, and now it's time to just see the result and like be proud of yourself for putting in the effort. So celebrate yourself, you deserve it. And then you have slow down and rest, you need it. So just now when we asked about what's coming up for you, right, we can see like things are starting to move very quickly for you, and like everything will start to pick up pace for you, right? So I feel like now is the time for you to rest. Now is the time for you to just regenerate, gather your energy, and be prepared for these changes. So now just rest, just get ready for all these fast moving changes, and be proud of yourself for the effort you have put in whatever work you have been doing. Oh, thank you, Empress. Yeah, I was telling my friends that I always try to buy like pretty cards because because if they're not pretty, I have no motivation to shuffle them. Hi, Emma. No problem, Empress. Thank you for your donation. Okay. Inspiration? Inspiration? Where did the inspiration come from? Oh right. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to, but I keep forgetting because I've been so busy. Oh, inspiring card. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like it will get my energy going because if they are that's why I don't have the normal rider Waite cards because I don't know, I don't think they are nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry whoever created those cards. I actually still have two other set of tarot decks. It's just that I'm not very familiar with their meaning, so I haven't been using them. Yeah, but one day I'll bring them on. Oh yeah, and then I have past life cards also, right? But then I just didn't like connect with them. I don't know. Maybe I'll try like tonight or something. Yeah, I mean like to each your own. Is that the phrase? Like some people like dogs, some people like cats, so okay. Hello, do you not sleep? Isn't it like see I can't remember the time anymore. Yeah, you haven't been coming on, so I haven't been checking California time. It's 4 a.m. Hello, why are you awake? Why? Yeah, I just googled it. Go and sleep, go and sleep. I should be coming on later depending on whether I get my other readings done. Oh, an hour. Oh yeah, hello, I think right, I should be coming on weekends only unless I have public holiday. It's dinner. Yeah, because weekday nights like weekday nights, which is your weekday morning, I think like I can't use my room because my sis will be sleeping, and then I also can't like if I'm doing it outside, right? Like there will be random people walking by, I mean like my family, not random people. And then yeah, I'll be distracted. Yeah. You know like how like I always like suddenly lose my train of thought. It will get worse. So yeah, probably weekends only, or maybe one weekday. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and then yeah. Yeah, I need like my own private space and then need to have my zen mode. Okay, so I'll email you and please go to sleep. There's actually 5 people here. Oh, Empress is still here. Or am I seeing wrongly? Okay, bye guys. Bye, Alo. Love you. See you all tomorrow, or if there's a chance, maybe later. Okay, bye guys.